Oh, 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 yeah! Good evening. I know what you're thinking. Wow, they're doing well on the Late Late Show. They got one of the Olsen twins on. Well, I know what you're thinking. Whoa, this is a little bit creepy. Not as creepy as this, but a little bit creepy. It actually is a bit creepy, isn't it? I was like scaring myself there a little bit. Actually, I don't like this. I'll put this away. So, do you know once when I was a kid, I go, can you put this, take it, put it away somewhere. It's frightening me. When I was a kid, I once got a model, a glow-in-the-dark model of Count Dracula, and I made it up and I put it up in my bedroom, and then the first night I turned on the light and it was glowing in the dark, and I peed my pants. I was 34. So, it's the second night of sweeps, and that's exciting. Only another, how many nights of sweeps to go? Another 26 nights of this. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! This is when... Ooh la la! This is, of course, sweeps. This is the time of year when I have to pretend I give a rat's ass. I'm kidding. I do give a rat's ass. I do. I honestly do. I care a lot about my job. I do. I like doing this. This is fun. It's not like working. Some people who get real jobs get up in the morning and go, what will I do? Put on a suit and talk crap to a camera? What's that worth in today's modern parlance? How much money do you get? $32 million, apparently. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. That's right. That's only if you don't do it. Yeah. Well, I've enjoyed my time here, everybody. This is, you know, I'm very excited about the Super Bowl. I know it's out of time. I am excited about the Super Bowl, though. I wish I was going to Miami. Well, want to go? I can't go. I'm not allowed. Take a break, we'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Greg Ferguson, sponsored by Advil. Relief doesn't get any better than this. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Ferguson.
Please, you've upset me. You've upset me with your completely genuine emotion. Oh, you're so friendly. I know. It's nothing to do with the warm-up comedian or the free camera. It's real. It's real love. Like the love that one celebrity has for another celebrity. Real love. Wait. Let me tell you something. What do you have to say to us, Grandpa? I'll tell you, kids. It's a great day for America. That's what it is. Less than 48 hours from now, the Indianapolis Colts will meet the New Orleans Saints. It's an amazing matchup. The Colts, one of the most storied franchises in the NFL. They've gone to the Super Bowl 3 times. They've won twice. The Saints, in 43 years of existence, have never been to the Super Bowl, not even to visit. It's kind of a mismatch. It's like a farting contest between... It's like a farting contest between Larry King and Angelina Jolie. It's... Who's going to win? Because everyone knows that Angelina Jolie doesn't fart. Beautiful ladies don't have bottom coughs. They don't, and even if they do, they just go, aha! Hello. Now, New Orleans versus Indiana. I'm not sure who I'm rooting for. On the one hand, New Orleans is one of America's most colourful cities. It's historic. It's the crossroad of races. It's a melting pot of cuisines. And on the other hand, Indianapolis, where my boss David Letterman comes from. Yeah. So, if I say a bad word about the Colts, he could have me fired, or worse. He could have me moved to NBC. I wish we had an NFL team here in LA. I think we should start one. The West Hollywood Bears. Or the, give me the ball, Charge! Or the Botox Wildcats. Are you running really fast? No. Give me the ball. Are you running? I'm not running at all. I like the idea of the Botox Wildcats. Do we have a picture of the Botox Wildcats mascot? There you are. There you go. I know. That's how you strike fear into the heart of your opponent. Now, this year's Super Bowl, of course, is in Miami. The last time it was in Miami, I was there. I loved Miami. It's a great mix of young people and old gangsters. The best part is seeing the mob guys in thongs. Hey, you're looking at my ass. Forget about it. Okay, hey, I got sand in my gabagool. I sand in my gabagool. Hey, oh, sand in your gabagool. Hey. You know, when I was in Miami, this is true, when I was in Miami, I got a tattoo. I got my first tattoo in Miami. And I got to meet Gloria Estefan, but not the sound machine. I think it was in the shop. But Gloria Estefan has got a Cuban restaurant. It's fantastic. And I love Cuban food. Unfortunately, so does my ass. I could see it as I was eating. I was eating it and I was like... During Sunday's Super Bowl, CBS is running a promo for this show on the Jumbotron, so my ass will be 20 feet across. Actual size. You can't tell because we don't have any lights in here, but this is... The bad thing that happened when I was in Miami, though, I went to the Playboy party. For those of you who didn't hear about it at the time, there was a mix-up at the door, and they couldn't find my name on the guest list, and I lost my temper. I'm not proud of it. In my defense, I spent all afternoon getting ready for that party, and I was very upset, and paparazzi caught it all on the videotape. It was very upsetting. Well, here it is. You know, take a look.
Of course I'm on the list. I'm bringing on, like, do you know who I am? I'm TV's cheeky monkey guy. I'm embarrassed. You're embarrassing me in front of all these people. You're dead to me, lady. That's it. Say goodbye to this.
I know. That actually happened. Anyway, I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Like I said, LA doesn't have a football team. Apparently, the only reason we don't have one, though, is because we don't have a proper stadium. Our Mayor Villarrosa. Mayor Anthony Villarrosa. He is the forbidden mayor. He says that we can't afford to renovate the facade of the historic LA Coliseum, which is a terrible attitude. I mean, in LA, if Los Angeles has some, you know, we've got some cosmetic renovations going on here. We can renovate stuff. Look at Cher. I'm kidding. She looks great. Do we have a picture of Cher? There she is. That's a joke. It's a joke. Now, since LA doesn't have a team, I've sort of become a fan of the San Diego Chargers, which is good and bad, because if you follow the Chargers during the regular season, it's all right, and then come the playoffs, you're heartbroken. Every January, we cope with the sudden demise of the team. It's that disappointment. It's that disappointment every year. It's like being Vin Diesel at Oscar time. You kind of know it's coming, but still... Now, CBS are saying they're expecting about a gazillion people to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. It's the most watched event of the year on TV, the Super Bowl. And it's nice to see in this harsh partisan time, when Americans don't see eye to eye on anything, we can all agree on sitting down and watching two groups of huge men kick the caramba out of each other. Get it done. Get it done. Good luck! And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. When we come back, by the way, the commercials that are coming up now won't be as good as the one on the Super Bowl, because commercials are really a reflection on who's watching the show. So, enjoy the hemorrhoid cream and boner pills, and we'll be right back.
And now, Craig's Spanish word of the day. Today's word is resaca. Resaca.
Resaca. It really sounds better in Spanish, doesn't it? Like, hangover. Oh, resaca. Resaca. I remember one night I was out partying with Anthony Villarrosa. And I got a resaca. Now, I mentioned earlier on that the Super Bowl is this Sunday, right here on CBS. Millions of people will be watching, so here with a live report from the Sun Life Stadium in Miami. Oh, yes, via satellite. Shut up. Is our very own Tim Meadows, everybody. Can you hear me there, Tim? Ah!
Yes. What? I can't. Oh, okay, yeah.
Good.
Hey, boss.
Quietly. I don't know how long we've got the satellite up there for, Tim.
Yeah.
Well, what are you wearing?
Well, Craig, you know, you told me you lined up a dream job for me in Miami. I thought, finally, guest star on Miami Vice.
Tim, that show's been off the air for 20 years.
Yeah, you know, I thought of that. I'm not an idiot. I just figured, you know, you were going to let me use your time machine.
How many times do I have to tell you it's not a time machine, it's a tanning bed? I'm very insecure about my milky white thighs. Now, are you excited about the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love football, you know. In fact, I used to play. It's a funny story, short story. I grew up in a pretty bad neighborhood, but a rich white lady adopted me. Yeah. And I became the star of the high school football team because I was fast on my feet, even though I weighed 300 pounds. True story.
No, Tim, that's not your story. That's the movie The Blind Side, which you and I saw together. I remember because you refused to hold me when I cried.
Oh, yeah. Right. I totally blocked that out. Ugh. Anyways, but I love the Super Bowl. Yeah, even the commercials are awesome. Not like your show, Craig. You know, all the ads from the ShamWow and boner pills.
Hey.
Yeah.
Both of those products work. Especially when you use one right after the other. Tim, can you hear me there, Tim?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people bet money on the Super Bowl. Over $80 million was wagered on last year's game. Do you know that?
Yeah, well, you can count me out of that, Craig. I lost a ton of money last weekend betting on the Grammys. Damn you, Lady Gaga! Damn you and your poker face.
All right, calm down, Tim. Calm down.
You calm down, Craig. Okay, I'll calm down.
All right.
Anyways, I think I'll make my money back here on Sunday because people love watching crap in 3D, so I'm selling these 3D glasses at the gate.
Tim, if you're at the game, it's already in 3D. No one's going to buy those.
Oh, crap. I bought 5,000 of these. And they were not cheap. What am I going to do? Oh, I know. Hey, Craig, can I use your time machine?
Fine, just don't stay in it longer for 20 minutes. Trust me, I burned off all my body hair. Now I look like a giant baby. You know what, Tim? Actually, I can see your future, and all I see is chocolate.
What does that mean? Because I'm black, you racist maniac?
No.
You can kiss my ass, you vanilla bitch.
No, Tim. It's chocolate because it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, buddy. There you are. There you go.
Wow.
See?
Craig, you remembered. I'm really touched. Although you should know it's still racist to assume that I would want a chocolate cake.
All right, I can live with it. Tim Meadows and Tommy in Miami, everybody. We'll be right back. To the big Friday night show. That's Friday, February the 5th, that is. Not any other Friday. For example, Fridays in January are in the past to me. I care nothing for Fridays in January. I remember back in January things were crap, but now everything's great. Shut up! My first guest tonight is starring in Temple Grandin. Is that right? Yeah. It's on tomorrow, Saturday, February the 6th, on HBO. Take a look at this.
Any idea what your major might be?
That's what I do as well. Except not with my ears. It's my family's shame. Please welcome the beautiful and talented Claire Danes, everybody. Claire Danes. Welcome, Claire. Welcome.
Thank you.
You look sensational, may I say?
Thank you. You may, but only with your eyes. Not.
Can you tell?
Not your...
That would be kind of alarming for men if our ears went where we were looking at, be like, hello, nice to meet you.
Good thing.
This is a very interesting looking film. Why does this woman have special powers?
Kind of, actually, yes. Well, she's autistic.
Right.
And she describes herself as being a visual thinker. And she was the first person to write about autism as somebody who has it. But also, she's a scientist and an animal rights activist and managed to revolutionize the slaughter industry. She kind of found a way to kill cattle humanely.
How do you do it?
Well, she just...
Sarcasm?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, nice hooves, really, yeah. You look great.
I wish. I wish.
No.
But no, she just observed their behavior very closely and kind of figured out what they did naturally
When they weren't
and how to
looking.
exploit that. Yes, yeah. Anyway, she's kind of a hero, actually.
Are you an animal rights activist?
Sure.
Vegetarian? So you don't like animals then? That's what you're saying? Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not, no. I eat meat. She eats meat, though. And she
Right.
talks about how, that's okay, but as long as they're alive, they need to be treated well.
Right, because once they're not alive, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking on the show, and I was talking about, barbecue places that sometimes have a happy, smiley pig face. You probably don't remember that. It was in January.
Well, ironically, we shot the movie in Texas, in Austin, but there are some amazing barbecue places around there.
I have been to Austin, Texas, and I admire their work with meat.
Yeah.
And sauces, have you? Wow.
No,
Did you go to that store with the hundreds of different hot sauces?
Stubbs, is that the one?
I
There's
think
Salt Lick and...
Salt Lick. Salt Lick, that's where I went,
No, I went to all of them.
Really?
As I made a movie about treating animals
Humanely.
well.
And deliciously.
And deliciously.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you're not from round that way, though, are you?
No, I'm from New York City.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
So...
like Manhattan?
I grew up in Soho, actually, yeah.
How very trendy.
Well, la-ti-da.
I used to live not far from Soho.
Where?
I used to live in the East Village in the 1980s.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So did I.
You would have been a little baby.
I was a wee one.
Yeah. I was probably the creepy guy walking by you on the way. Like, you'd be going to school kind of, I love animals, I love things. And I'd be like, going by you. Well, and we've come full circle. I'm still creepy, you're still adorable.
Well, there you go.
Do you still live there now?
I do, actually. I live on, 5 blocks away from where I was
Don't tell me the exact address.
Okay.
This show is very popular with crazy people. I could hear the pens all going.
No, but I grew up on Crosby Street, on Crosby and Prince. My parents actually still own the loft building that they bought for no money in the
Are your
early
parents
70s.
beatniks?
They're artists, yeah.
Right.
So
they're beatniks, but they're rich.
No, they're not. Actually, they live off of the rent money now. That's kind of what they've retired with. But they live in California now, and like the Santa Monica Venice border. But
if there's any place, New Yorkers that grew up get comfortable, it's kind of Venice in Los Angeles because you can walk outside and smell pee.
Yes. No, my mom used to actually scold people for peeing on our block and say, people live here! And I would be so embarrassed. Mom,
I'm sorry for doing it. Why did you bring it up?
Yeah,
You knew it was me.
That was you.
It was. I'm sorry.
People live
I
here.
liked living there in New York. There was there was fun times in the 1980s. I believe I have patchy memories of it. It's a little bit. It's very different now. They're very friendly.
It's totally
Do
transformed.
you prefer it?
Well, you know what? In some ways, I do. I mean, it was really barren. It was hard to get groceries then.
Yeah.
But
very easy to get drugs. It was at one point.
I do remember that transition, though. I mean, when there were all the galleries there, and even as a kid, I didn't know if the limo was, holding an artist or a drug dealer. It was murky. Maybe both.
Sometimes there was a crossover.
Yes, I think there was.
And do you enjoy your time in Los Angeles? Do you go surfing and hang gliding and wheatgrass drinking?
Oh, wheatgrass makes me gag.
Does it? I live on it.
Really? Okay, good.
I go to restaurants where they've got a happy pig on the menu.
I like LA. I do. I'm not.
Have you toured around the United States, or have you just seen LA and New York?
Yeah, I had a boyfriend who was a musician, and
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
My wild youth.
What did he play?
The guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he in a rock band?
He was like a one-man band thing.
Singer-songwriter?
Yeah.
Sensitive?
Yeah.
Wrote a song about you, maybe?
Yeah.
Really?
I made my way in there. We saw each other for a long time. But anyway, I did see...
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Did he have any tattoos?
No.
He's not a musician.
No. no, then he got really into spirituality, and so that maybe makes up for it.
Did he join a cult?
No, but he's...
Have you joined a cult?
Not yet.
You probably want to get into one.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm in one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Which one?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. It really, making your way around all of them each day with the, ribbons and things and machines.
Yes.
But it's helping me from within.
Yeah, good. Well, that's... Okay. Well, as long as there's no wheatgrass involved, I'm
plenty of
there.
that. Yeah, no, we bathe in that.
Okay.
Did you like Texas?
Very good. I did. I loved Austin. I fell in love with the city, actually.
Austin's kind of like the Manhattan of Texas, though, isn't it? It's kind of like, it's quite different from the rest of what's around it.
Yeah, it is. My dad was born in Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Your dad's a Texan and now he lives in...
Yeah, actually.
Oh, he lives in L.A. now, in Venice.
And my husband's father is a moral philosopher, but actually lives in Austin for some of the time.
A moral philosopher?
Yeah.
You kept that quiet? Really? Pre or post-enlightenment? He specialized. He sort of created a form of philosophy called particularism, and that's all I know. That's not very particular. That's too vague. I'm excited by this moral philosopher.
He's really smart.
You're damn right he is. He's a moral philosopher. Claire, that's very brainy.
Yeah.
Does he...
I picked up a book of his once. It's indecipherable. It's like another
I
language.
love that. Kierkegaard said only the noble of heart are called to difficulty. That's why, and he was a moral philosopher.
Very good.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you like a bit of Kierkegaard? Nothing better than Kierkegaard and a menu with a happy pig on it.
Well, I've eaten a lot of pig with my father-in-law, so...
he's a moral... Does he wear a cardigan?
Cardies, sure, yeah.
Moral philosophers, that's what they wear. They love them.
Yeah, I bought him a Barber jacket for Christmas that he likes
Yes,
a lot.
Is he English?
He's English, yeah.
Yes, so he probably talks a little like this.
He does, very much like that.
Does he have a pipe?
Yes, actually, he's giving Hugh...
I love this guy!
Yeah, he's a good guy.
This guy! What's his name?
Jonathan Dancy.
Jonathan Dancy. Kids love moral philosophy. This will help us with the 18 to 34-year-old demographic. They'll love it. This is going to be... Do you think he'd come on the show?
I bet he would, actually.
Yeah. It'd be nice. You should come on with him.
That would be great. That would be great.
No, maybe he'd feel that you were stealing his thunder a little bit.
He's pretty wonderful.
Yeah. Does he wear tweed?
Do you know what? He wears a beret all the time. It's a sort of signature thing.
Does he present Mythbusters?
No, but he bought a pair of leather pants when he was visiting us in New York about a year ago, and
that must have posed a moral dilemma for him.
They actually did suit him, but we kind of shamed him that, so much that he won't wear them outside of the house. But
he walks around the house wearing leather trousers, reading Kierkegaard, smoking a pipe, and wearing a cardigan.
And
I'm gay for this guy.
He's a great man.
I love this.
I love him too.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
So, we're out of time.
Sorry, Jonathan, sorry.
No, I'm not at all. Jonathan, if you're watching, here's a dilemma for you. Should you seek the vulgar attention of comedians? Or should you stay at home wearing leather trousers? Only the noble of heart are called to difficulty, Jonathan. This will be interesting.
Yeah,
we'll book him if you come on the show.
Yeah.
So, we're done. Anything else you need to clear up?
No.
But this thing tomorrow on HBO, this will be good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. She's an extraordinary person, and I'm glad that people will discover her, just how extraordinary she is. Yeah.
Great. Well done. Claire Danes, everybody. We'll be right back. is a Grammy-winning singer, an accomplished actress, and she's in a new film, Silzapla. All right, that's the Dutch title. In English, it's known as Sins of the Mother. But in Dutch, Silzapla. Although it is in English, you should know. You're welcome, celebrities. Anyway, it premieres February 21st on the Lifetime Movie Network. Please welcome the very lovely Jill Scott, everyone. Jill Scott. May I say what fantastic shoes you have on?
Oh, thank you. I love a shoe.
You do?
Yes.
That's. Do you wear those shoes in the movie Sils of La Plata?
You mean Sins of the Mother?
Sins of the Mother, yeah. It's clearly a take on the phrase Sins of the Father, but this time it's the mother, or maybe that's not it at all.
Maybe. It is the Sins of the Mother.
Do you play the daughter?
I play the mother.
You ain't old enough to play anybody's mother now.
Well, I am somebody's mother, but he's 9 months old.
Do you have a little 9-month-old?
I
baby?
don't.
Oh, congratulations. That's lovely.
Thank you.
Wow. You getting any sleep?
Occasionally, but we're teething right now, so that's a little difficult.
You're teething too, as well as the baby?
I'm with him. We're in this together.
Yeah, no, it's rough when they're... That's actually pretty good when you do that after. You can do that anytime you like. Go right ahead and do it again. That's right. Does he get fevers when he's teething? I remember my son used to get a little fever when he was teething.
Yeah, there's some fever and a lot of poop.
He's a dude. There's going to be poop for a long time. There's a certain amount of time when you're going to have to clean it up, then he's on his own, but there's always going to be poop.
Well, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Surprising amount, yeah.
Well, I have I don't want to say who he is. I'll kill him. I have a little boy in my life, and he's about 11, 12 years old.
Right.
And when he poops, the whole upstairs kicks. And you men, you start early with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're a real man, sure. I remember when my son was about 6 months, and he was like, it was in the parking lot of a Toys R Us, and I thought, and there was a smell, and I went, oh God, I get out of the car, and I get down the thing at the back of the truck, and I'm changing his diaper, and I take the diaper out and went, when did you have Guinness? It was like, what the hell is this?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
but a privilege and a pleasure.
Right, no. I love to talk about poop, but what's the movie about, Jill?
The movie is about a woman. She's about 45 years old, and she has 2 daughters. One is 25 and one is 5 years old.
Right.
And she is trying her best to heal herself. She's a recovering alcoholic. And
so am I.
I heard that about you.
Yeah, I am, yes.
I heard that.
This could be about me, this movie.
Sins of the Father.
Sins of the Father. Well, I didn't have any kids when I was drinking. That I know of. I really, honestly, I don't know, but you know.
Well.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well,
to have, to father a child, you kind of have to have sex, and I was like,
Well, if you get called on the Maury show. Then,
that's when people go on Maury Povich's and then they think, oh, I've been invited on Maury Povich. This is going to be fine.
Right.
Yeah. It's not going to be fine.
It's my guilty pleasure, actually. You know that somebody lied, somebody cheated, or somebody slept with your sister, or something to that effect. Or you got a kid that you don't know about.
Yeah, see, that's
what you know about.
Well, even when they go on, or it gets worse, though. Like in the Jerry Springer, like my girlfriend's best friend is a lesbian with a dog that I've slept with. It's
deep.
I think it was Maury Povich, or it could have been Jerry Springer, where I saw an episode, and I'm not kidding, where it was men who became women who became lesbians. And I'm thinking... I mean, that seems like a whole lot of fuss to be back where you started,
Right.
kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about, where are you from? Where are you based?
I'm based here now in California, but I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, I like Philadelphia.
Do you?
Yes, they make a very pleasant sandwich involving steak and cheese.
That's true. That is
Have
true.
you ever had one?
Of course.
Yeah, no, can you get them in LA?
I haven't found a place yet.
Wolfgang Puck was here. He makes tiny little kind of, fancy ones. No, it wasn't.
It's not
It wasn't
the
Wolfgang.
same.
It was Jose Andres. I speak Spanish.
And Dutch.
I speak Dutch too. So the movie was shot in Holland then, is that what happened?
No, not at all. Not at all. It comes out, I think you mentioned it, February 21st. On
February 21st on
Lifetime Network.
The Lifetime Network.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll look forward to that then.
Well.
Hey, do you know what else is on Lifetime?
What?
Project Runway.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like that show.
I like that show too.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'd like to design some stuff. I mean, I can't sew worth it. Can I say that?
Well, you didn't say it yet.
Well, I
if you say
stopped
I
myself.
can't sew worth a damn, that's all right. If you're going to say I can't sew worth,
Ay, caramba.
then you can't sew. Is that what you were going to
That's
say?
where I was going.
No, you can't sew. You can't sew that.
That's where I was going.
We're completely out of time. You are enchanted. Yeah, I know. It goes very fast, doesn't it?
That's not fair. You didn't even offer me anything to drink.
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. We have some water. There's some water over there. And I've got some. Are you fond of the hand sanitizer? And I keep this for my very special favourite celebrity guest. It's a feather.
Oh!
It was left here by a magical transvestite midget.
Magic. Thank you.
So I want you to treasure that, and when you come back, soon, I hope, you could be wearing it.
I do have on an afro.
Well, there you go. Then just look at
I could stick this. Oh no, baby.
No, yeah.
She says the dial says no.
All right, okay. The lovely Jill Scott, everybody. We'll be right back.
I wish I could take back your entire childhood, do it all over again the right way. But we can't. No. But I can be here for you now. If you let me.
Lo siento.
Well, there it is then. The weekend is upon us. It's going to be nachos and sitting down for about 2 days. People say to me, Craig, they say, get out of the car. People say to me sometimes, they say, Craig, have you assimilated? Have you actually, become an American completely? And I said, well, I will now actually sit down and eat melty cheese, melted over fried what used to be a potato at one point, and watch large men crashing into each other, chasing a ball around a park. A 1-hour game that takes 4 hours. And I think, and I honestly get lost in it going, this is so awesome. So yes, I have completely become one of you. Good night, everybody. Have a great Super Bowl weekend. Don't drink and drive. We'll see you